Fast food is very popular in America. The number of fast food restaurants in America has doubled over the years, and families are beginning to eat out more than they have in previous years. The growth of the fast food industry in America coincides with the number of health problems arising from the consumption of fast food and also processed food. Despite the efforts to raise awareness to American customers about the large amounts of sodium and calories found in fast foods, sales are constantly increasing and the people are still eating out rather than cooking. As Americans eat out more, it can have numerous effects for America's healthcare system. Eating fast food can have many negative effects on one's physical body. Intaking too many calories can lead to massive weight gain, which can lead to obesity. Obesity could then increase the risk for many respiratory problems, such as asthma, which is a condition in which a person's airways can become inflamed, swollen, or closed. And it also produces extra mucus and makes it hard to breathe. Obtaining extra pounds can put too much pressure on the heart and lungs, causing even more internal problems. The risk for respiratory problems for children is higher than it is for adults. One study found that children who eat fast food at least 3 times a week are more likely to develop asthma than those who eat home cooked meals. Ingredients found in fast food can have major impacts on the body's fertility. A study shows that processed food contain phthalates, which are chemicals that can interrupt how hormones act in your body. Excessive exposure to high levels of phthalates can cause many reproductive issues, including birth defects. Carbs and sugars found in most fat and processed food can also increase the amount of acids that can be found in the mouth. Those acids can break down tooth enamel, leading to rotten teeth and cavity filled teeth. Along with broken down teeth, bone density, and muscle, massive complications can appear. People who become obese from processed food and fast food have a greater risk of falling and breaking a bone. Different foods and people can affect how skin's outer appearance looks. According to the Mayo Clinic, carb-rich foods can lead to massive blood sugar spikes, and jump in blood sugar levels may trigger acne on the face, skin, back, and arms. Children who eat fast food 2 to 3 times a week are more prone to get eczema, which is a skin condition that causes irritated patches of inflamed, itchy skin. Trans fat can be found in numerous processed and fast foods. No amount of trans fat is good for a person to consume. Eating foods that contain trans fat can increase your LDL or bad cholesterol, or it can affect your HDL, which is your good cholesterol, and increase the risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Most fast food, including drinks and sides, are full of carbs with little to no fiber. When you digest the food that you're breaking down, the lower your blood sugar level goes. If sugar levels go down to a very low level, it can cause anxiety, confusion, and fatigue. Although these complications may not be seen on the surface, those effects are still caused by fast food and can cause the body harm. The human brain is constantly working, and it works just like a car, and it needs fuel. That fuel comes from the foods and drinks that our body intakes. And what is found in that food and in that fuel can affect the productivity of the brain. Sometimes, if the wrong gas is put into a car, the car will not function correctly or it will not perform as best as it should. The brain works the same way. If the body is fed toxic and processed food, normal functions of the brain will be affected. For instance, the body's regulation of insulin can be worsened and promote inflammation and oxidative stress. Multiple studies have found a link between a diet with the large amount of refined sugars and impaired brain functions. Also, intaking too much sugar can worsen the symptoms of mood disorders such as depression. New research suggests that processed and fast food can negatively affect your memory. Previous research have already shown that unhealthy meal choices are linked to dementia due to high blood pressure and cholesterol interrupting the blood flow to the brain. Constantly eating fast food can rob your brain of its vital nutrients needed to function. Most fast foods lack those nutrients needed. Also, consuming too much fast food can lead to dietary deficiency of omega 3 fatty acids, which increase the risk of mental disorders, including attention deficit disorder, dyslexia, dementia, depression, bipolar disorder, and even schizophrenia. Also, evidence shows that what you eat can affect your grandchildren's brain molecules and synapses. Excessive consumption of trans fat that is found in processed foods can send mixed signals to the brain, which makes it harder to process what has been eaten and often leads to overeating. Also, those fats can make the brain crave more processed and unhealthy foods, even when the brain is already full. Most trans fats are hard to digest and also take a long time to digest. Overall, whether it is noticeable or not, fast food has many negative effects that are inevitable. Despite the fact that American people are aware of fast food side effects, they still continue to spend countless dollars at these establishments. As the fast food industry continues to grow and grow, customers will continue to spend more and more money on fast food. Health, social, and economic problems will increase as Americans buy more fast food. No matter how many warnings and information are given out to the people, sales for fast food will rise higher and higher as the years go by and continue to negatively affect Americans. Thank you.